Alright, you guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, we are going to go ahead and leave this beautiful, beautiful view here at the Forsaken Tower. But before we do, I need to announce something. I was just grinding over the last couple days. Whenever I'd get bored, I'd just come in here and swing my abacus around. I'm not using the abacus anymore, but I was using the abacus, okay? And I now have 400,000, over 400,000 Reeve. So I really swung my abacus right into the top 1%. I still believe, I'm still trying to vouch for everybody, a world where everybody's equal. And I think that the fact that I have money and am vouching for that cause is all the more noble because I don't have to vouch for everybody. I've got big money. I could just vouch for the Richardsons, those with money, the wealth, the wealthiums. But despite that, I vouch for everybody. Now, what we are doing after we get out of here, hey, not a fucking clue. We've got 10 days. It'll be 9 after this until the soiree. We don't really have anything we need to do. I should check timed quests. Some quests are timed. Nary a deadline in sight. Stress-free life. Happy wife, happy life. Nary a strife. Don't have a wife. Not in the game, not IRL. I used to be married. And I mean, I'm sure you guys know who I am at this point, but if you don't, I'll say it vaguely. Even when I was married, I did not have a wife. You know what I'm talking about. But how y'all doing? It is a Friday. It is probably about 7 a.m. And I know what you're thinking. Another video on a weekday morning. Doesn't this man ever work? Yeah. If you were astute, you would... Oh, hello. I want to kill you. If you were astute, you would know that the previous video was a Wednesday morning. Today's a Friday morning. We missed a day. Why? Because I worked one day this week. Because, like, the roads cleared up for one day where I was like, we are good to go in this Kia Soul to my wood shop job. Just the thing about, here's the thing about an icy road and a Kia Soul. You just, anything in a Kia Soul, you just look a little silly. But if I'm in a green, a dark green cube spinning on ice, that's just embarrassing. So, couldn't work. Could work Thursday, got more snow last night. Couldn't work today. So... if you see me eating ramen and rubble, it's because I'm poor, because I never go to work. All I do is record YouTube videos to get 6 views. Sometimes less, sometimes more. I don't know I would love to know my average view, like amount per video. But there are some real outliers that'll fuck that number up. I have a video with 2.1 thousand views. That is not standard. That is the Spider's George of my videos, if you know what I'm talking about. It is the outlier that is gonna fuck up the stat. Because I've also got videos with like 3. One time I uploaded a video in this playthrough, Metaphor playthrough, and the title of the video is Wahani, but it's in Chinese character. It's not in even pinyin. So I think people saw that and they're like, nobody clicked that one. That one has 3 views, and I think they're all mine. Back to Briarhaven Tavern. Climbing up that tower was a real slog. I feel like I need to catch my breath just by remembering it. But hey, at least we got the thing we were looking for.
I believe.
This was a request from the craftsman who made the ornaments, as I recall. Let us bring him the goods soon and be done with it.
Hold on.
What should we talk about? It's about fighting other candidate. Fighting other candidate. Yo! Katarina is dropping out! Me as fuck. I dropped out of high school and I dropped out of college. And you might be thinking, how'd you go to college if you dropped out of high school? Grow up and open your mind. If you don't know how to go to college after dropping out of high school, that's because you were brainwashed by people that want you to stay in your garbage-ass high school. I loved high school. I love public school, so jot that down. Fighting other candidates.
A candidate.
I'm like anti-private school, but also like I will be mean to somebody and be like, you dirty public school trash. But like I went to public school and also love and support it. Just like don't act hoity-toity around me. And you went to fucking public school where the schools move as slow as the slowest person in the room, as they should. Everybody should be accommodated for. Don't come at me. I love public school. I learned so much. Well, I'm relieved to see Katarina's okay. When we met her at the Grand Cathedral, she was in a bad way over everything that happened with her friend. Wow, that is when we first met her, wasn't it? By my account, this is the third loss she has suffered at Slater's hand. Ambitious and persistent to the last, that one.
Right?
She finally said she'd step down as a candidate. Hopefully some of her supporters come over to our side.
Hold on.
Alright, let me get some rest, you guys. Now, this is a lovely dinner. You know I don't like a stew, but in a world where we are eating bugs, worms, and fish that look like kelp, a stew's not too bad. I didn't read that, sorry. The infiltration route to Louise's private quarters has been secured. Now we just need to wait for the soiree. Louise's soiree. We still haven't got a clue as to what we can expect there. Let's be sure that our archetypes are as ready as they can possibly be. They're okay. I got the second level seeker, forget what it's called, maybe magic seeker? Seeking magic? A witch. I got the magic seeker for my main character and I got it up to level 15. Some of that from grinding, some of that from using some of my hero's leaves of light. That's what they're there for. So he's chilling. I think we're doing okay. We still don't have the pugil. Let's see if we can get the pugilist in the meantime. Don't know if we can. Other people have it. How do other people have it? But let's see if we can get it.
Now then.
Well, I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we have our fill and retire? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Now I do once again have my homemade energy drink in my sippy cup in front of me.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
I do still have some hot tea and an Animal Crossing thermos across from me. It's probably too hot to drink.
Well then.
The thing is, you don't need boiling water to steep tea. You can use like hot water and like then it's not boiling hot when you go to drink it, right? To me, and maybe this is the science, I don't know the science, but in my mind, the boiling and the steaminess for like a loose leaf tea is what does it, right? To me, that makes it, oh, I should hang out with her. I would really like to hang out with Katarina to get the pugilist. I found out that that's where I get the pugilist, by the way. What's going on in here? Watchtower, boring. Are you vaping? He's just an NPC. I've said this 1,000 times. I'll make it brief. I'll make it quick. He's hot. Okay. Blimey. What a show. Cool.
Wonderful.
I need him to run around. I've talked to everybody before, but also, what's going on over here? Already done this chat. Are you hot?
Just can't stand it.
No, but he's kind and polite. Which is hot in its own. Ew. What race is this? Fordon's one of them, and so was, the old man who was proud of his oldness and hated us, if you know what I'm talking about.
Wonderful.
And I have become racist. I don't like that race. They are spooky and mean. This man is obliterating, turning and fading into darkness right in front of our eyes. So can I hang out with Katarina? Probably not. Oh, I need to report in some quests. God, pressing the Y button in this game, you ask why and it tells you all you can need to know. It really is a gift. Especially if I like were to drop the game for like a month and come back and be like, what the fuck am I doing? Gallico would really have my back. Let's see. Can I hang out? Ooh, I can hang out with my friends. Cannot hang out with Katarina. When do you get the pugilist? Because I'm rank 4 with her. Give me a second. You sure I don't have the pugilist? I'm gonna bore you guys. I have to look through these real quick. Pugilist. Faker. Mage. Seeker. Healer. Gunner. Merchant. Maybe it's the second level of the... Hey, solved that one. Cool. We've never even touched on the brawler. Has anybody touched on the brawler? He has. Okay. She has. Oh, wait. He has not. He has. I don't know. Regardless, we don't need the pugilist right now. Okay, so let's just go hang out there. What? Oi, what? Oi, oi, back to you, fucking your hotness. Look at the both of them. Hot and hot. Hate to say. And me? Whoa. The three of us. The king in the sky. What a scene. Okay, let's stop wasting time. Sorry that I like to waste time, but I was like, you clicked on the video, you're wasting your time, not me. You allow me to waste your time. You are what you allow, you know what I'm talking about? If you allow me to waste your time, I will waste your time. Let's think with Hulkenberg, and it's just those two I have available, and Maria. You know, and Bardon. Wait, why does Nurse have an exclamation mark over him? Whoa, my phone's going crazy. What's going on? Oh, Harry. If y'all know Harry, he messaged me and said, yeah, metaphor, this game is cunt. Him and I have like opposing game tastes, and he does watch some of my videos, and he's like, please play something that like is interesting to me, because I like don't play things that are interesting to him. I'm like, I can't, because I have to play things that are interesting to me, right? Though I would bend backwards for Harry, but like, not here, not now. He thinks metaphor is cunt, he's been watching. I think I like it more than SMT. My prerogative, you know? And then I got one for the weather, and then one for a new podcast episode. So, big day on my phone. Yo, can I talk to you about something I previously showed you? Now, I've got to time this well. As I've told you, I get the Bing Daily wallpaper automatically updates on all my devices. That way they have the same beautiful wallpaper, and it's dynamic, different every day. And I showed you the one that was the bird, right? That bird will not go away. Now, like, look, my lock screen, and this isn't like a feature. You can't set your Android phone, because I know all of you use iPhones. You can't, maybe you can. By default, your Android phone doesn't like have one wallpaper at your lock screen when you open it, and then it changes. This is like a weird glitch where it's showing today's wallpaper, but then it turns into the bird the minute I like touch it, and then it stays there. Like if I unlock it, it's like, I won't unlock it, but it's all good. But that bird's just on my lock screen for like no reason. It's the weirdest thing. But hey, happy to see him. He persists, still he rises, you know? Type beat. Why does Nurse have an exclamation mark by him? I don't feel anything right now. Okay, so why does he have an exclamation? Oh, now it's gone. Maybe that just meant there's an update to his text. Bardon or Maria? Maria's a child. But Bardon's only ranked 2. I have Maria tomorrow. There's something I wish to speak to him about.
Many thanks.
Ah, Slater, I see you've come back to check on our town. Thank you kindly. You've inspired us to work hard day and night. Why, just now I was going over a proposal that Bardon spent until the wee hours on. Though I wish the man would try sleeping. He's got a real talent for going overboard. You see, keeps me on my toes, that one. He's got a good aid. Okay. Bardon, are you sleeping or are you eating?
You've come.
You work hard because the people need you, but you cannot maintain working hard if you do not eat or sleep, my love. Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Ah, this man here is my aide of sorts. He's accompanying me, see? I've been enlisting all the help I can get. I just finished my rounds of the town, actually. Oh, you're doing daily rounds? That is so... Y'all know I hate civilization. If you don't, welcome to my channel. I support civilization so long as it never gets bigger than something like this, where the person in charge, the person calling the shots for the people, can make daily rounds and talk to everybody. If there's time in the day for that, then the society hasn't gotten too big yet. Yeah, I'm down to chat. I fucking love you. Thanks, I've got so much to tell you, which is only natural when there are so many bothers about the place. We love a bother.
My apologies.
Winnie the Pooh ass, oh bother. Ah, make yourself comfortable. Let's see. I've asked for some refreshments, but that'll take some time. It's a bit heaving at the moment. This place is the city's government administrator's office, but it's a bit too luxurious for the likes of me, isn't it? I'm not used to it. Alright, sorry for all the noise outside. We're trying out some things to build and strengthen town security, you see. He's doing things. He's getting things done. Never mind. That whole mess with Lady Joanna was a real nightmare. I won't chance the faintest whiff of that kind of thing happening again. Relax a little, if you would. I understand where you're coming from, and I admire it, but slow down.
Nay.
I think we just need to take a firm stand against any and all evil. We only stand to gain if wickedness is stopped, yes?
And then?
Too many good folk here have lost loved ones. We've got to straighten this place out to make it peaceful so people can smile and laugh easy again.
Got to say,
Now that I'm governor, it falls to me to take care of anyone who's disturbing the peace. His fine ass, his fucking fine, beautiful ass. But I'm sorry now. Didn't mean to start rambling about all these serious matters. What kind of host lay his burdens on his guest? I'll have some real eats whipped up for you. We must fill your belly and celebrate the newly secure town. Martyr is still my favorite place in this game. Town-wise. There have been some off-the-beaten-path, like, little pretty things. Like the decaying sandworm in the middle of the desert. I don't know why. That was my favorite. I want to go just, like... I want to get dehydration, become dehydrated, out in the desert by the sandworm, and I want to, like, beg God for life. And then, like, what's the word? Hallucinate God. And then come back to Martyr and be like, I'm a different guy. This is literally when white guys do mushrooms. I'm literally white guys doing mushrooms right now. I've never done a psychedelic, never will. I've just got this mind already. Isn't that crazy that I'm like this and I don't do those? And I never will, because I've already got that mind. Thanks to you, all the weons are playing outside again, blessing us all with those bonny voices of theirs.
that's right.
I never took a liking to being called governor, and I still don't. Only thing I care about is protecting those weons and all this town's people. I'm being real annoying about it, but I love you, bitch. You wanna have kids? Yo, if this could become Mpreg ReFantazio, that'd be great. That would make me really happy. And I already know. I already know because I just said that the title of this video is going to be Mpreg ReFantazio. I already know it. Oh, Mpreg ReFantazio hits. Do I have to carry it? Because I have a little baby face and like girly face. Get Bardon pregnant 2K25. Take care of yourself too, though. Appreciate you looking out for me, but I've got to push myself. This is important.
It was so long ago.
And you know something? Oh. I once had a wife and a child myself. It was back when the monsters were tearing up Martyr from top to bottom. Town was in shambles. A hunting team was formed to destroy the monster nests. The mission was a long one, and what was I supposed to do? Just go home? I was captain, for goodness sake, so I stayed, and when I finally came home, no one was there. My family, I guess they got sick of waiting for me. They're just loose in the wild? They just left. I never knew how cold that house could be until they were... This is sad, I'm gonna cry. Until they were gone. And then came the incident with Lady Joanna, and so many weons started going missing, and I didn't know what to do. I was useless. First I'd lost my own child, then I couldn't protect any of the others. Wished I could be the one to disappear instead of them. Men hold darkness, and they never get into it. You can protect them now.
No.
Aye.
You're right. Moping about won't change the past. I can do much more now than I could back then.
Leave it in my hands.
I won't let the weons ever live in fear again. That's my oath as governor. I consider us comrades, you know. Seeing as you're aiming for the throne, we both strive for a better world. I'm about to tell him the truth. About how I didn't enter to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country.
What?
What? First the scheme with Heisman, now's this. You play a long game, the lot of you. But thank you. You could have easily stayed silent about it, yet you've confided in me because you trust me. I just saw you show me your darkness. Men only show that kind of darkness? Sometimes. I don't know where I was going with that. I just be talking, and then like what happens, happens, and usually what happens, happens, but sometimes nothing happens, and I just have to be like, that's all I got. Then I shall do the same. I'll support you and any who envisions the same future as you do. What if somebody envisions the same future as me, but does stand against me? For some reason. Then whose side do you take?
He. Now. A new power.
Oh, we're getting new archetype.
I shall lay down my very life for the town.
The general. Oh, I didn't look at Scion's skill. I should have read that. Okay. Have we ever studied his archetype? General archetype unlocked. You can now study the general in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you. More skills can now be inherited by the commander lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's skill. Well, it's second slot. Okay, cool. But I'll tell you, the children find me right frightening. They get scared if I say hello. Oh, and he probably wants to, like, be friendly with kids because he misses his child. I know I want my 2 kids in my cabin and my dinner on a hot plate on a table with this man. I know I do. But I'm busy. I'm running for the throne. Can we go find his wife and child? Maybe they don't want to be involved with him. But why not? Can't you guys sacrifice your existence to make him happy for me? Oi, he's home now! Just the other day, I smiled at a proper newborn who started crying like he was on fire. And I think one of my governor duties is to be well friendly with the townsfolk. But you needn't worry, I'll protect the town you worked so hard to save.
That's that.
We worked so hard to save you and I and all my teammates. It was nice to talk about the town with you today. I hope we do it again, and I pray for your safety. You know how, like, bitches... Why'd I say it like that? You know how people be like, give me a second. Be like being sexy and they, in a moment of passion and intensity, they'll like lick your ear. Which, like, I don't mean to sound critical of it, because sometimes it really does, woo, like simulate something. Woo, but I just like, who thought to do that? That's crazy. But it works. It works. I wish Bardon was still on screen. They've got these long ears. And I'm just like, where do you lick that ear? Do you lick like the tip? Because you don't want to lick like the whole. I don't know. Damn that Bardon. It's disgusting watching him play. Hero, a parent sanctist, said this. Oh, that's that hot NPC character. No, it's not somebody else. It's one of those nasty bitches that I'm racist towards. It's one of those nasty bitches. They all look old to me. He's a bloody Roussant, fit for guarding the town and not out. Someone like him governing is beyond the pale. It should have been me continuing to guide us as the rightful leader, yet somehow the masses are cheering for Bardon. What race is that? I hate a race and I don't even know what race it is. But I plan to deal with it. Let us discuss the detail. You better not. Details inside. I'm like anti-gun. I'm anti-society, so obviously like I'm anti-gun. You can assume all the insane things in this stupid fucking head of mine, right? But also, am I anti-gun within the context of the society that does exist? Because, yes, in a perfect world, no gun should exist to me, because there should be no society. But there is society, that is the context. Do I believe guns have a place? Doesn't matter, you didn't ask. What I'm about to say is I kind of wish I had a gun in the game right now because I just want to fucking take this man out right here. Wouldn't. Yeah, because I wouldn't shoot him dead. Sorry, that was just an impulse. I had an impulse to shoot him dead. And maybe that's why we shouldn't have guns, because like, what if we listen to our impulse? Maybe we just have impulse control. I don't know. I'm gonna kill look at this guy. He's winking and eating a hot dog. Okay? So don't think about hot political topics. Think about that. And he's in his boxers. He's really living a good life. My sister gave me this for Christmas 7 or 8 years ago. She also gave me this one, and I said, that is somehow homophobic that you sent me this. Like, oh, it's got a butthole. Okay, does the other one have a butthole? Wait a minute. He's wearing boxers. Why does he have a butthole? Oh, the butthole's like indented. It's not just like printed on there. It's got texture to it. Okay, well, I'm gonna put those. I've had these for 8 years and I've never looked at their buttholes. Is that odd, or is it odd if I would have? Regardless, I decided to return to the group. We can't hang out with Maria at night, can we? I don't believe we can. Back to the Briarhaven Tavern. I've not done much talking with people in here. Do you guys want, like...
Interesting.
Yes. It's Alonso time. Alonso backwards is... I don't look at it, because that's cheating. So, Onzo. Osnola. Osnola. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'd like to know more about him. Okay, well, suck a dick. No, I'll go hang out with you in a second. What's the point of the songs? I didn't find that to be useful last time. That man's got bread and a handsome face. Why are old characters the hottest ones? Like, his little, like, lines on his face, man, you can't really see. He's got, like, texture on his face, and that always makes a character look better. Like, my baby face could never. Poster of teeth. Very, very into that. Homo Tenta are kind of like one of my favorite things in the world. I'm glad I have all those pins, and by all of them, I mean all but one, because I lost one. We've been over this. What do you have to say?
Speaking of,
I wonder what the soiree will be like. I have every intention of stalling Luis as long as I can, but I don't know how long I can keep up the charade.
I love it.
I want to start back when I used to, like 4 years ago on this channel, when I was playing Ace Attorney on this channel. It was like my first playthrough on this channel. I used to just mispronounce words on purpose. Like whenever they said sake, I'd be like sake.
Hey, listen.
What if I pronounce charade as charity? Wouldn't that be fun? What do you gotta say for yourself? Eloquent tavern staff. This might be a long video because I'm having fun today. We'll see. What's the signature dish here? That's an easy one. Fish. In Briarhaven, we found the most creative ways to eat them. We boil them, fry them, and even eat them raw. It doesn't hurt me none that they go great with ale and spirits. I want to get so fucking drunk at a tavern. I want to get fucking sloshed at a tavern and eat some fish. I don't even like fish, but like sloshed fish, great company, bobbing for apples. I'm 30 and I want to bob for apples at a tavern. I can't do that, not with these teeth. I don't know if y'all know about my teeth. They made out of glue and sawdust. My teeth would be done if I was bobbing for apples. I would be bobbing for teeth at that point, trying to get them back. That said, some travelers get a little too brave. They tend to overeat and often make themselves sick. Not unlike that red-haired companion of yours shoveling them down her gullet. I'll keep an eye on her if I were you. Yeah, Hulkenberg likes to eat, but I don't need to keep my eye on her. She can hold her own, that royal knight with the stomach of steel.
All right.
We're gonna hang out with,
Isn't that...
Alonso. Hello, Heisman. Alonso. Brigitte! We need to hang out with her because I want to get the 2nd level merchant. I don't know what it is, but I want to know what it is. But Alonso. When do we get it? Because she's already rank 5 with her beautiful... She's so pretty for no fucking reason. And the split in the hair right here, before it gets long, is so cunty and so pretty. I remember seeing Naomi Campbell... This is about to get real gay. Naomi Campbell on the 1st season of The Face, if you know what it is. Me and my sister watched it. She had hair like that where it was... I think hers was a bob, right? Maybe... No, it was long like that. But there was this, like, really sharp face frame right at the cheekbones, just like her hair with the sharp bangs. And I was like, that's so Cleopatra cunty. And I don't mean, like, historical Cleopatra. I mean what Cleopatra has become societally and borderline mythically. The character of that. That's that. And it's so pretty with the dark skin and the markings under the eyes. Like, Brigitte might... We're going to waste some time. We're going to rank my people based on beauty. Not hotness, not handsomeness, not sturdiness, not like interesting. Beauty. Well, interesting has to do with beauty. Gallica. A solid B tier. Men needn't apply. Hulkenberg. A tier. Maria's a child. This is boring, actually. She's just God, you know what? I said men needn't apply. S tier beauty more. But Brigitta's S plus. And he is only getting a pass because he's a man. If he was a woman, his beauty's B tier. But for him to have that much beauty as a man, S tier effort. Okay. Oh, I didn't fucking... I'm so sorry. I'm wasting so much time. But the videos where I waste time like this are like the ones where I have the most fun. And don't you want to see a 30-year-old man not go to work for 3 fucking weeks and then like have fun? And by 3 weeks, I mean like I had 2 weeks off for Christmas and then I worked 2 days and then I had 3 days off because of snow and then I worked 1 day and now it's Friday and I'm off and then I'm off Saturday and I'm off Sunday and come Monday, the ground better be warm. I swear to God, I want to be at work. Isn't that sick? Capitalism has got its claws in me. I want to be at work. I like my job. I like having things to do, and I like having money. And by having money, I just mean paying my bills and having a little treat. I don't need, like, you know, copious amounts of wealth. If I had copious amounts of wealth, I'd donate it to my friend Dimitri, who does want that. And then he can go live his copious wealth. He's going to Paris next week, and he said, do you want anything from Paris? I said, just cute pictures of you. And a good story or two. He said, oh, and I said, you're perfect and I love you. So Dimitri's my everything. That's one of my children in this life. Not to claim him from his parents. What are we doing? Alonzo. Alonzo? In Grand Trad?
Isn't that?
Becomes king.
Did I hit something wrong? I might have hit Brigitta.
Interesting.
I'd like to know more about him. Oh, he's up in Brylehaven. I didn't realize you'd come down here. Hello. Good evening. We got fruits. What's that? What's that pine cone looking fruit? Probably pineapple. Pine as a prefix. Does it mean bumpy? Because everything with pine in front of it's bumpy. Okay. Alonzo.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I'd like to hear about your journey. That's not his voice, sorry. So far, if you don't mind telling it. You have certain information I'd very much like to know. I can do that. How very intriguing. I'm tired of reading him with a voice, sorry. I'm very keen to know more of these experiences if you'd indulge me. Have you some free time right now? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you are marvelous. Thank you. All right, follow me. I know of a great spot. Oh, we're at the Stormtrooper... What's it called? It's called, like, Storm Brew. The nightclub. It's so fucking chill in here, and they never let me spend time in here. Like, let me spend copious amounts of time in here. I want to see it. Alonzo asked me to tell him about some of the things that happened on my journey. Don't tell him too much. I don't trust him.
I see.
I see. Very intriguing. So an external force protects the candidates. For outsiders like myself, it's rather difficult to get a hold of accurate information pertaining to the royal magic and the tournament for the throne. Information's quite the weapon, you know. All the more reason meeting you has been such a boon.
Understand?
In fact, if you really wanted to take down the other candidates, the most effective method would be investigating their families and homes for info you can use. See, it's the lifestyle, it's the world he exists in, like, it is what it is, like, that is how you play the game. But it's a bad game to play. Put the game down, brother. You're a dirty, slimy little man. I like you, though. It's those big, wet, cunty, cunning eyes. Quite effective against blackguards who hide their misdeeds, naturally, but outstandingly so against good, upstanding family folk. I couldn't do that, brother.
What's that about?
I could. Let me say something real quick. I could. I wouldn't do that.
But of course.
I know it's not in your nature, but still, not every weapon has a pointed end. A villain will always strike where it hurts most, like snakes, and those I associate with are usually the most venomous kind. Speak of the devil, here comes one such associate now who...
Oi.
Random ass NPC. How's the client situation looking? We've 20 at present. No delay securing their contracts. Arrangements have been made should any default on payments. Ah, so you're not all talk. You know, my lord. You know, my lord may have taken a shine to you, but let me make something clear. One false move and I promise I'll flay you alive myself. Understand? Cuculus? That's one of his marks.
Ridiculous.
He's an underling of the landowner I'm working with. He's exceedingly cautious, as you might expect, and for some reason, he still doesn't trust me. For some reason, you are too smart to play this stupid. Convincingly. Can't blame him, really. Okay, there you go. Said landowner is my true target. He's a foul one. He's been trying to take advantage of the struggle for the throne to net a huge fortune. Wait a minute, you're undermining rich people? Wait a minute, I could get behind this, Alonso. You might be slimy, but you might be slimy for good. Like a frog. You don't talk about frogs are kind of slimy, but they're good. Ambitious sorts all over the country are using the tournament to rise up in the world, and this landowner is their lender, turning tidy profits. I am his middleman. My phone's going off. Of course, the landowner only lends because he knows he'll collect. So when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. Stop! Harry's so cunty and funny. He is my best friend in the whole world because he's watching these videos. He said, what's your phone background right now? Also need your exact Game Boy hoodie. That Game Boy hoodie in that video I was wearing, let me just say, I've had that for 5 or 6 years. And that hoodie is so nasty because back when I was on meth and then super depressed and then just eating garbage and not working and just sitting around the house and falling apart physically and mentally, I wore that every single day. Me and my fucking balding head just looking nasty in that hoodie every day. So him being like, need it. Bitch, you can have it. It's filled with like Cheeto dust and tears. What do you mean? Wait. Of course the landowner only lends because he'll know he'll collect. And so when he realizes he can't, why, that's an awful lot of money to disappear into the void. What do you mean?
What?
Now then.
I'll spare you the details, but the man's money will end up in my coffers eventually. It's a curious thing. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're playing one themselves. That's hot tea and that's good advice. Jot that one down if y'all want to be opportunists. When all's said and done, it'll be his loss and my gain, and I do mean gain. Enough to buy a small village, really. If you mess up, like, you chalk it to the game. Like, what do you mean, what if you mess up? So what are you doing with all this? Why do such a thing?
My.
Why indeed? Perhaps I can trust you with that.
Oi.
Oi, Alonso.
Yes.
Don't worry, he's my confidence. He has my confidence.
Listen.
That flunky you talked to earlier, he's snooping around the village.
What?
What?
Hey.
I gave him the slip before he saw me, but this is bad, Alonso. If they find out how you're connected to the village, then...
No.
My hometown or not, there's no way they'll catch on to what I'm up to now. He'll turn up nothing, and that'll be the end of it. We need to relax.
Yeah.
All the same, you should pack your things in case things go south. I'll bring you the money to stash soon. That man called him Alonzo, too, so, like, he knows. That lackey of his, I hadn't expected him to move so quickly. Even went as far as digging up my roots. Everything good?
You...
If push comes to shove, it may end up needing your help. Your muscle, that is. I like you, and we can chat back and forth and do little things for each other, but I can't do big things for you. Because I'm not morally aligned with a lot of... But also, he's taken down rich... I don't know. A favor for a friend. I'm trying to buy... Oh, he's trying to buy his hometown? I'm on his side. I'm trying to buy my hometown with the money I'm bilking from the landowner. He's the one who's bleeding my village dry to begin with. He's good. We like him. Just so long as he's telling the truth, but I think he is. I've got to make this piece of my deception succeed at all costs. It would save the whole poverty-stricken village.
Hey.
When are you free? How about you come check on the village with me? I've got a strange, nagging feeling about all this. If you cut me, and now I'll do it out of the goodness of my heart, because I'm naive and
Leave it to me.
trusting. And good.
Thank you, truly.
Yes, of course. Thank you. I owe you one. Hey.
Mother, please.
My hometown's a small village. It's nearby, in fact. If it were up to me, we'd head there straight away. Alas, I know you have a schedule of your own, so I implore you, please do not delay for long. I'll be waiting. Okay, so the next thing we do is hang out with Maria,
And the age of a new
but then we can
king
do
draws nearer.
Alonso after that, so long as he's available.
Hey, listen!
Hey, there's a Coliseum in Brylehaven. Ooh, we should go talk to that Ishkia man. That's terrible. And report some of the quests we've done as well. And then hang out with Maria. We won't report to the Ishkia until we know we have time for it, because that's going to take time. But the other things we need to do. You fight monsters gathered from all over, and if you win, you get a prize. Oh, I can compete? I don't want to be entertainment for rich people who want to see an elder get bit by a dog. The Brylehaven Coliseum is quite well known. It's always crowded, except during stormy weather. They bring dangerous monsters directly into the city? Doesn't seem especially safe, but I suppose the experience is worth the risk. I certainly see the appeal. What say we visit it later? The ferryman ought to know where the Coliseum is. What are the prizes? Hate to say, hate to inquire. I would like to say I'm above it all, because I am. But, like, what are the prizes? Are they like Chuck E. Cheese prizes? Can I get one of those little plastic hands that slaps itself? I want like a couple of those. And a sticky hand. All the best prizes at Chuck E. Cheese are hands. I don't know if they still make all those, because the kids have iPads now. But back in my day, a sticky hand and a clap. You know what? Actually, no. Not just back in my day. I think that's eternally fun. But also, that might be a boomer opinion, because boomers will be like, a barrel of monkeys. I'm like, that's just plastic monkeys in a plastic barrel. What are you talking about? So,
All right, then.
what am I talking about? Reporting a quest.
What now?
Mm-hmm. Done that one. Okay, so the Merchant's Bazaar to give that man the horn. That's really it. Okay. Good evening, sir. Could you take me to the Merchant's Bazaar? Also, I'll check the stores, because that man that sells things on the streets, let's see what he's selling upon the street today.
What is it?
Okay. Now we're looking for a man that needs a horn.
Wonder if I could have been one of Lewis.
And then, I think it might be him.
Say there.
Craftsman. He's quite... I know, he's just an NPC. He looks so friendly and handsome. Is that a big, beautiful horn in your pocket, or were you just that excited to come to my aid? Sir? It could be both. What are you getting at? It's an ebony horn, actually.
This is a joy.
Oh, huh. Yes, I can just tell just by touching it. This horn is capable of containing my limitless creativity. You've been an enormous help as promised your reward.
Mission
What do I get from that? Other than a fun trip. Some courage and you know what? The courage increase is worth it. But like the money, like I have so much money. But I just like doing quests and going to places. And getting experience, you know? It's not even just about... Like, did it take me 2 days to get there? Yeah. Could I have gotten courage right here in the city? Yeah. But money and grinding and fun. We're glad you're happy. Now then, it's time for us to set off. Wait just a moment. How would you feel about hunting another Orgist for me? Or forget one. How about you hunt down lots and lots of Orgist? Sir, we cannot farm Orgist for you. Really? this isn't exactly a walk in the park for us, and we're not exactly short on things we have to do. If that's the case, then I suppose I have no choice but to cross horns with those beasts. You better be careful. Myself.
Right then.
The best crafters start by a rigorous selection of ingredients after all. So just you wait, Orgus. When I'm done, every horn you've got will be festooned in the finest filigree. What if he, like, makes friends with them and, like, instead of, like, hunting them for their horns, he, like, carves their horns while they're still on them, and then they can be beautiful, and then he can be creatively expressed. Because I don't think he's doing it for the money of, like, selling it. I think he's really in it for the artistry of it, so just carve it, and then it can be living art. I don't know, I think him and the Orgus could be friends. Persistent, isn't he? You think that someday he really will hunt down every last Orgus? No.
Say there.
I wouldn't let him. Ooh, there are some sales happening in here. Some deals. I don't know if they're borderline steals, but... Let's see. Now, we haven't bought weapons since the big sale. I don't think they got new weapons. I think different towns have different things. I don't think they update.
This is on sale right now.
But I am rich now? Also, I need to sell some items. 50. Catch me out here with 500,000 reeve, brother. The richest Elder you've ever seen. I wish there was a button to, like, appraise all, because, like, that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry you have to watch this. How y'all doing, though? Have y'all been getting snow? Where y'all live? Don't tell me. Y'all part of this winter storm that's been hitting? It's been a good time for me. It's just, like, at a certain point of being home and recording and cleaning, and I do feel like I need to do something that feels more purposeful. Okay. We didn't even look at the wares.
This is on sale right.
I just like to look at the expensive ones. Fortune's Bludgeon. I don't know if we... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy this. And then one day somebody's going to use that item type and I'm like, well, I've got this really good one. I've already got one of these. No, I don't. A great sword swung by merciless executioners. Big sword. Increases damage against giant type. Automatically increases attack. Money is for spending.
Good.
Okay. We're not going to check all the stores, one, because we don't need to, two, because I don't need... Oh, but I do need to go to, like, buy some basic items, like healing items and stuff. So we're going to do that, and then we're also going to talk to the man on the street. What are you selling today?
Greetings. Well then.
Rider's Anklet. My dear customer, do you believe in dragons? This is fashioned in the image of a dragon's wing. And imbued with a speed that's truly divine.
Can we talk?
You might be able to gain a decent amount of speed with it if it lives up to its name. Buy it. He's peddling wares. As expected, you have excellent judgment. It looks fantastic on you. Thank you. Every day of the week, he's trying to get me to ride on it. I'll be waiting with a new item just perfect for you. Do come again. Okay, cool. And what else was I gonna do? Maybe that's it. Oh, I was gonna buy like basic items, unfortunately.
Thank you.
You know, the weekly stock up.
The goods are cheap today.
Expensive medicine, not that expensive. You know what? Should I just buy 97 and have them? No, because at some point, 200 healing isn't going to be enough. And I'll just have to stock with them. See? I've got life saving here. These are what I want a bunch of. Let's go 40. Big money. Hey, big spender. I like to have 10 of these just because you never know. 100 tall is kind of useful. Five poison. Keep 5 of every one of these. I only need 5. Cool. And we're not going to look at accessories and the like because who cares? Now, what are we doing? Maria. Today's Maria Day. And then if Alonso's around tonight, we'll go to his town with him tonight. If not, we'll do it tomorrow during the day.
All right, then.
But for now...
Right.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Maria. She's Ishkia and Roag. Hey girl, standing out in the rain looking glum. What's wrong?
Mister.
That reminds me of Nurse's drawings on me. I think Maria would be happy if I gave it to her. Give one to Maria. I only forgot. Have I got multiple? I do, because there was another one after this. That one's really pretty. This picture seems kind of sad. Does no one live in this town anymore? I see. So there really is a place like that outside of Grand Trad. Give her another one. Oh, the creepy dying waterfall with the faces in it. Not a fan of that one, but also beautiful, just like not for me. Wow, what a huge river. And that thing, it's a waterfall, right? I've never seen one of them before. Do waterfalls always have faces under them? No. I see, so there's really is a place like... Okay.
Thank you. By the way...
I talked to Miss Fabienne, and I wanted to talk to Papa, too. And I wanted to ask you something, too. Actually, never... What's wrong? What's on your mind? I want to go to the cathedral. Miss Fabienne, she said that Papa was always watching over people.
Why.
So I thought that if Papa was watching over me too, then maybe I could talk to him if I went there. Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
I wonder if Papa heard me. You finished praying?
Hold on.
I told him that I'm sorry.
By the
I
way...
thought Papa had abandoned me, but I was wrong, so I told him I'm sorry. Miss Fabienne said I could tell her anything, so I talked to her about a whole lot of things.
So...
I told her about Papa and how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me. I was wrong that whole time. I'm sure he's happy.
Yeah.
Yep. Mister? Papa's job. Do you think I could do it too? Could you? Yes. Yeah, you could. Miss Fabienne told me his job was to make sure everyone's okay. Oh my god, what a way. That's... Fabienne ate when she said that.
Papa.
I loved when Papa made sure I was okay. When I cried, he'd give me a really big hug that always made me feel better.
That's why...
So I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everyone else is okay too. Oh, but I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can't do it then? Maybe you could make people
In
smile.
that case.
Huh?
That's really all I have to do?
Okay.
Then I'll do it. First, I'm going to make sure that Miss Fabienne is okay. I wonder what I can do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Fabienne wants? You happy? She said she doesn't need anything like pretty clothes, so I was thinking flowers, and some snacks, and a new sign. She always says the sign got beaten up by the weather. If I make it look pretty again, do you think that will make her happy? Yo, if we could sit and paint a sign together, that would be so fun. I think that IRL, you know what would heal me? Not a shit-ass kid. Some of these kids are shit-ass kids. A good kid, me and a good kid, just like painting a sign for somebody else. I think that's what we need. That sounds so chill. But also I could paint a sign alone, but a nice company I don't spend time with children. Both out of choice and also they're just like not a natural part of my life, so I don't have to actively avoid them. But they seem nice when they're nice. I'll make a new sign. This one will have Papa, Miss Fabienne, and me, and you, all smiling together. This is what I would say in real life. I am so quick to like exclude myself from things because I feel like, no, not me. I'm small potatoes. But I need to stop doing that. Like if people choose to include me, like then so be it. I just like don't want to play a big role in people's lives. Even though I do, but I like don't. I want to, but I don't feel like I deserve the place. Ooh, okay. We'll figure that out another time. That's a great idea. Ooh. I didn't know that that was my truth until I said it. We have to play the game. That's a great idea. Oh my god.
Really?
You really think so? I want to cut. That felt vulnerable. That's like a little... I don't like that I just had that revelation right now. It's like not the time, not the place. I want you to be on the sign too, because you're my treasure. Level 5. Professor Layton. Yo, level 5. I said that because we got to rank 5 with her, but also level 5 is a game development group or publisher or something. Developers and publishers, I get real confused, okay? It is what it is. Where's it going with this? Oh, they make games like Professor Layton, and they have a game they announced called Deca Police. It was supposed to come out in 2024. It got pushed to 2026. Brother, I want that game so bad. I love a police game. I don't know why. Mystery Detective Archive, Tokyo Psychodemic, Astral Chain. What's that one game? Oh my god, it's such a bizarre name. Wait, I don't want to go look on my shelf at what it's called because I'm in pajama pants and you're going to bully me. There's quite a few, is all I'm getting at. You know what? We don't really spend a lot of time with the healer archetype. Oh wait, do you know how to make a sign, mister? Don't forget, it also has to have pretty pictures on it, or... Look at me. Look at me. Clearly, I'm an artist.
If so,
Oh, I know an artist, I said. Never mind, I thought I said I'm an artist. Let's ask Norris. He's quite good at drawing.
Huh?
Is that the person who drew those pictures of your journey? She's gonna meet him? Oh, this is gonna be great for both of them. I want to come with you. I want to talk to Mr. Norris.
Thank you.
Oh, they're gonna love each other.
Bye.
I don't know if Norris is like naturally good with children, but like Maria's like an adult child. So I think she'll be good with Norris as opposed to him being good with her. Does that make sense? I don't get to see them interact. Maybe in the future. Back to Haven Tavern.
I'm just...
Hey,
Cuculus, Alonso.
All right, then.
Right.
You out? You free? I have this guy in my life who's... Yeah, he is, like, confirmed. The hottest person I've ever physically engaged with. And just the hottest, like, wowie zowie. And he's so cool. Like, just as a person, like, and we don't get a lot of time together, but we've, like, known each other for a few years now. And just every once in a while. But when I will get out of nowhere, he'll just text WTW. I did not know what that meant for the longest time. I just had to Google it. What's the word? Like, what's good? Like, what's up? And, like, he's one of those smart, shady people that, like, kind of live in the shadows. I'm like, this is you. Like, that's such a shady talk. That's such, like, drug dealer talk. WTW. Brother, just say what's good. Let me plunge that poussoir. Like, sorry. He's so cool. But yeah, I recently switched over, like I told you, back to this phone after using my Razr for a bit, and when I switched back, I like purposefully didn't migrate my contacts that were in the cloud because I was like, you know what? I don't need everybody's number. I want to be free from knowing numbers. So when I got a text that said WTW, I'm like, that's him. That's clearly him. Okay. Now. Not available. Okay. Well,
Hey, listen.
Brigida it is then.
Right?
Or Heisme. Heisme's only at a level 3. Maybe I could do Heisme. Yeah, and I ride with him in the Gauntlet Runner. We should be closer. I watched you step on dough with your feet. And like DOUGH, like food, bread. Oh, this is gonna be about his son. Oi, this is so sad, this game. I have no one else to rely on. Heisme comes to mind. Oh, Heisme. This will be nice. It's a lot of things that are sad are also kind of feel goods. Does that make sense? Or are you guys too stupid to understand what I mean? Like, because like burying his son is like sad, but it's also like a feel good thing. IYKYK, I suppose. Ah, it's you. Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I've been thinking of the UG village. In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest, but I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. We have to go and see.
Yes.
Only one way to find out, Heisme. Right then, I suppose I'll stop wasting time dithering and get myself ready. The place is just east of Martira. The village is hidden, so I'd prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us. He's got this like German accent to him.
In days gone by.
And I just like can't do that. So like, hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Apologies for dragging you all this way.
Tadari.
Tadari. It's me, Heisme. I've returned and I've something to discuss. I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village.
Just.
Although I should warn you now that you'll not be welcomed here. You might feel some hostility in the air. Is it because I'm not a Ujiv, or is it because I'm an Elder specifically? And I am used to that.
Hey.
Nothing I'm not used to. Pity me.
I apologize.
Ah yes, the Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Heisme, is that you? You're looking grey in the ears, my friend. Beautiful! It's as if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari. I've heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this?
He is.
This is Slater, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne. This is a crazy way to introduce yourself. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh.
Wait, why? Is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
Why is he standing so flaming hot cunt? Why is he serving scalding cunt in his boots right now, holding his son's ashes? Like, no offense, he didn't have to stand like that. Put your legs together unless you want to burn this town down with the absolute fucking magma flowing from it right now. Brother, oh my god, you are so cool. For what reason are you this cool? Heisme. I'm so in love with everybody in this game. It's sick. It's gonna come to an end. It's gonna be like Persona 5 where I'm like, well, I spent 100 hours on this game, so like, I don't miss it yet. But then after a month, I'm gonna be like, I miss all my friends in that game. I'm gonna miss Heisme. I've never really like, you know, some people get like really into celebrities. I've never had that. But fictional characters, they can really get me. When I was a child, when I was in 6th grade, I painted a picture of Sheik from Zelda with my own blood. Like, I come on here and I'm silly and I'm goofing. You can tell, like, that guy's weird. That guy's weird. It goes so much fucking deeper than you know. Or at least it used to. I'm actually like, what you see is what you get nowadays. Like, I'm kind of boring now. I don't do the drugs, really. I don't, though. And, like, I'm not, like, in the dark part of the world healing and breaking people and, like... I don't know. I'm kind of boring now, but it used to be weird. I was painting pictures of Sheik from Zelda with my blood. And you know what? I would do that again if asked. Weird ask, though. No, I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then. He passed away before I could bring him here. That's so sad. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere with a view of the village. What if they tell us no? He loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something the villagers would easily accept, but...
Yes.
I see. Well, it sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Would you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Alright, thank you.
Here.
I always used to train here when I was young. Look closely and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Tree bark, does it regenerate? Or does it shed? How do trees be working? Of course, I haven't shaken the trees. I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head, and of course I'd go winging to Tadari about it. A crybaby, eh? Little crybaby highs May. Having trouble imagining it. The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. Imagine living in a whole village of Ujif. They can all sense everything. You can't even... Puberty would be tough, because puberty, there's 1,000 secrets you're trying to keep, both because you did something wrong and also because you're just like, there's a hair there and I don't want anybody to know. Like, they would hear the hair sprout. They'd be like, ah, I can hear a new hair in your pants today, brother. Son, you're an adult now. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. I don't know if I will. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? And now he wants his child buried here. The boy wasn't even born in the village. Do you hear? Not very welcoming.
Well,
Exactly within my expectations, then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
Oh. I thought Tadari was a girl because I'm stupid and pathetic and stupid and lame. Tadari might be a man. I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seems like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place here. Indeed. Thank you. Master Tadari! Whoa. The urn of bones, it's gone. I'm like not fucking around about the bones. I'm so sorry. I'll set up a mousetrap. I'm so sorry. But like, I don't know if there's anything I care more about in my life right now than Icemay's digital fantasy sunbones. Like, how did... What? What is the meaning of this? A fallen knight brings shame to the village. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all. Look right to the right side of my main character in this game. Do you see those like acorns like hanging on a string? What are those? Are they acorns hanging on a string? I don't think they are, but they're pretty. I really like those. And all the houses have them. Seems to be traditional for these guys. Huge. Explain yourself.
Hey.
All of you. This is the only welcome an outsider can expect. I'm sorry, Haizme. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Haizme, do not let these people... Oh my god. I've always thought, because people get bullied and I'm like, y'all really affected? And like, I have empathy, don't get me wrong. But I've never like been able to understand like, why do you care? Like, what does it mean? So like, how are these people's not liking you suddenly making you feel bad about yourself? Unless they're igniting something you already held within yourself. Huh. This doesn't feel good at all, by the way. It wasn't really sad. It is sad, but it's also infuriating. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my sole salvation. I can sense Haizme's profound sorrow and strong trust.
My thanks.
Shall I search the village entire, no stone unturned? Doubtless that intrusion would only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It is my duty as chief. They would do that to the chief. The chief said yes, like, y'all need to... But also sometimes your chief doesn't represent the people, and like, then you should act against him. So like, I guess, whatever. I hate it here. No, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it's best you leave. Without his son's bones? Ooh, he's a better man than me. I could learn from him very well. A silent trip back to the city, Haizme.
On, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Am I supposed to like go about my day now?
Well then.
No fucking way. Are you kidding me? I hear a voice. It better be Haizme. Oh, I Bardon. Something that you'd like me to look at. Anything. Anything. Whether it's for the people of Martira, for you personally. He's so hot. Like, am I wrong? Okay, we might go hang out with him.
Oi there.
But also, where's Alonso?
What now?
Right.
Are supporters the right focus up until the soiree? Like, am I doing the right thing? I guess there is no right and I need to think about such things. Alonso's not available. Faker. Bardon. Maybe he's like in the next town. Alonso seems to be like I run into him once in every town, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep our eye on that. There's something I'd like him to look at. Earl Grey tea. It's like, I get that it's like standard and like boring and everywhere. It's everywhere because it has like a general appreciation. But like, have you ever like truly just like sat and brewed like a nice Earl Grey and drank it? Like that shit, and like appreciated it. Because the things that are normal, I think sometimes we just consume them mindlessly because they're so available, you know? They're not scarce and we stop appreciating them. A good Earl Grey, brother? Good indeed. Also, Earl Grey kind of smells like Fruit Loops. And some of y'all annoying fucking Doctor Who watching freaks are probably like, actually, I think you mean that, Earl Grey, Fruit Loops smell like Earl Grey. Earl Grey is a traditional tea that dates back all the and Fruit Loops were just invented 40 years ago by people that want to poison the people. It's like, okay, cool, shut up. I've never seen Doctor Who, sorry. It might be great. I don't like shows. Just in general.
You've come.
I like SpongeBob. That's a show for academics, though. You might not get it. Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. I got something I want to show you. You have a wee bit of time. Let's go. Show, though? What's that gonna be? Great. Come with me.
Brilliant.
Look here, we've rebuilt the town's defensive barriers. Not just here either, but all the entrances to town. Plus, we doubled the guard and deployed them throughout town. Nobody wanting to do us harm will be getting in now.
Now then.
And now, he said, build the wall! Build the gate! Oh my god, Bill Gates. Remember when he was like putting 5G in us with the vaccine chips? Good times. That was crazy. People were like, actually, I don't want to be mean. Actually, I do. I'm about to say something nobody's going to understand. Have you guys ran into fucking, it's hard being an alien, being a human. There's this girl that makes this song. I ran into a short of it. And it's called, it's hard being an alien, being a human. It's about like how we're all aliens. And I like saw that short and was like, she's fun. She's doing something. Scrolled a month ago. Never really thought much about it. Yesterday, the one day I work, I'm working sand and wood, right? And it just goes through my head. It's hard being an alien, being a human. And I was like, where's that crazy bitch at? And I went and I was like, she's still out here pushing that song, being cool and crazy. And I don't think people get it. Cause like, I don't think she's like, it's not parody. She's not like making a joke. It's not funny, but it's fun. I don't know. I like her and I appreciate her for what she's doing. Now I can focus on other things, on the far more insidious threat plaguing the town. Are there bad people here? Not quite bad people, I'd say, but when one of them has a following, well, the Sanctus scum. I'm a racist, sorry. Getting rid of them can be a bit of a toughie.
This is...
What the hell are you doing to this town, Bardon?
Huh?
Sometimes I'll read one line in an accent that I can't keep up. Like, I really bite off more than I can chew, and then I'm just like... His name's Gastro. Grow up. Of the intestinal disorder, grow up. Gastro, you make me sick to my stomach. So, Gastro, what business brings you here? Don't play the fool, Bardon. Explain this special taxes plan of yours. Oh, well, that plan was right necessary to build the barrier you see here before ye.
Seriously?
Spending the people's money so carelessly. That's his voice now. We have no need for such defenses. Do you honestly believe Martyra will be attacked?
What now?
One ought to be prepared for anything. Do you not agree? Besides, you weren't the one doling out funding from donations to the town's leading figures. Weren't you the one? Ooh! Weren't you the one doling out donations? Whatever. Weren't you the one doling out funding from donations? Weren't you the one stealing money? Giving money from the poor to the rich, you reverse Robin Hood Sanctus scum? Surely you had a cause.
What?
Where did you hear that?
In other words...
Not only did I hear about it, I managed to recover those very funds, and that's why these barriers were finished ahead of schedule. He's being a tough one. Oh, Bardon, you are what the people deserve and more. In truth, I'm grateful to you, Sir Gastro.
What did you say?
You mock me, but you'll regret making an enemy of me. An enemy. Out of my way. Did he just punch a child? He's gonna kick a puppy next. They're just like, this is a villain through and through. He's stealing money from the poor for the rich. He's punching children, and you'll never believe it. He shaved a cat. How dare he push a wee laddie? Hey, a child girl even? Ooh. Hey, are you alright there? Children are afraid of you, Bardon. Be careful. There, you're not hurt. Now head on home. Mom, the scary armor is talking. It's talking.
What?
Wait, don't be frightened. This child thing's gonna eat at Bardon forever. Why is he scary to people? Is it because he's big? Or like, is his face scary? Am I like face blind? He's just hot. I don't know. He ran away. Am I really that scary a fellow? Nay, he's just fallen victim to Gastro's sneaky little machinations. I've got to keep my guard up.
But then,
And I must prove to Gastro that no injustice will be happening on my watch. Do let things escalate. Do. Escalate them to hell and back, because I know between the two of us, we can handle an escalation. Let's go. Let's escalate this to a peak and let it collapse in so we can work from there. I see you in a whole new light, brother.
all right.
Oh, he didn't like that response. Well, I'd rather not have to resort to such methods. But I tell you, I shudder even to think about that man being governor.
The truth is,
I mean, I'll confess, he was the clergyman I thought would do well in the position. Boo! Because I thought him a splendid fellow at first, but in truth, he's a scoundrel who only wants to control the town. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. Oi, that's why you got me. I'm mean. I'm judgy. I'm intuitive. I trusted calculus at first. Bardon, 2 peas in a pod, you and I, maybe. Oh! Wait. I'm trying to, like, copy his pose. Do we not I've been calling him hot, so, like, forgive me. Are him and I not dissimilar looking? Are we the same stupid bit? No, I'm nothing like him. But we might have a resemblance, which is tell me I'm wrong down below. Tell me to get my ego in check right now. Because if I look like that, like, I'm gonna go shoot people. I'm gonna feel... Sorry. Honestly, thinking on it all, maybe I'm not such a great judge of character. First Lady Joanna and now Gastro. I've got some naivete in me, and it seems to just invite tragedy.
if so then,
If I want to fix this, I cannot show any mercy, which is why I've got a spy on Gastro. That is a good idea, I think.
done.
It really be two hot bitches telling each other exactly. It sounds like a good idea to me. Right, that little snoop is how I managed to get a hold of that bribe, what's been discussed.
I suppose.
You know he's gonna be mad at you. He's really gonna look to take you out now. We just need to place safety above all else. Can't have folks like Gastro just prowling about. You know, it's for your sake too that I'm cleaning up the
Hear
town.
me.
Don't you see I want to unite the people under your banner? That requires removing certain obstacles. I don't know what I like with these answers, that's reassuring.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Glad you appreciate it. I'll direct more of my efforts to it then. And I won't feel truly fit to be governor until I repay your favor and preserve the peace. It's hard being an alien,
It could yet be improved.
being a human. She like does this like move. It's so fun to me. Okay, improves defense when the whole party's on the back row. Good. Occasionally, as one day ends and another begins, Bardon will send a parcel. A care package from Bardon. That's my husband back at home. That's my husband back at home. I'm now officially married to this man. Well, no time like the present. I'll have to take my leave of you for today. Apologies. I like that chicken. Hey, it's hard being a chicken. Being a chicken. Hey, that card keeps looking over here.
Yeah.
I know, I can't even relax in my own home anymore. I thought if we left things to Bardon, we'd finally have some peace and quiet. Is he going too much with the security? Bardon? Who's texting me? Who would be texting me right now? It's not, I don't know why I gasped like that and froze. It's not that deep. Gabe's in Chillicothe. I just love Chillicothe because I have really precious memories in Chillicothe. It's a town in Missouri. It's a small town, but not small. Because usually when I talk about small towns, I'm talking 74 people. Chillicothe's got some people and some schools. And then also my Brightspeed technician is going to be here today, which the roads are very icy, so I don't know if he will be, but I'm getting new internet, fiber internet. It's 1 gig up, 1 gig down, which is what I pay for from Mediacom. They are not hitting it. They are not reaching it. They are charging me twice as much as Broadspeed's going to. And also a really handsome, charming young man showed up my door to sell it to me. And I was like, I'm not going to get got. And then probably 15 minutes later, because the door's wide open, it's cold outside, I said, get your ass in here. So me and this man are sitting in my living room. And I'm like, I was not here to get got, but like, I want to make sure you get your numbers up so you can be well, because your iPhone is cracked and I saw it. Brody. And also, like, this is a better deal and great little package on internet. So you got me, brother. And they're coming in today to install it. So, hey. Mediacom pisses me off. And let me just say something if y'all are thinking about getting Mediacom in your area. It's pretty good. My uploads have just been lagging lately. But other than that, downloads have always been great. We had a phase where the internet was going out every single night, but that's because they changed how they do their internet, and our router that we had from them was not compatible with the way they switched it. So they've been pretty good and pretty consistent. None of y'all are sitting here being like, what's his opinion on Mediacom? But like, it's actually been okay. It costs too much. I was paying like $105 a month for 1 gig up, 1 gig down. And my ups probably never hit over 400. Downs were good. Get this. Recently, my ups have been like 8 to 9 gigabyte up. Bro, it's taking me 2 hours to upload a YouTube video. This is like not chill. Not even trill, I don't believe. Alonzo time. Stop talking about internet challenge. Okay.
What now?
It's hard being a human.
Right?
Being an alien. No, it's hard being an alien being a human. I wish y'all could. Do y'all want to go? I hope I don't get copyright claimed for like this woman's song. We are actually, I'm so sorry. Whoa. I came to go to my desktop and now I'm actually entering hell very slowly. Okay. Oh, there's my uploads. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my YouTube uploads. These are all scheduled to go. They don't have titles yet. Do you see what I'm saying? But yeah, I've got videos locked and loaded up until January 20, let's see. What's after the 24th? Where's the calendar? I don't know. That's not what we're here for. We're looking up hard being an alien, being a human. So give me a second here. And you might be thinking, don't type it in there. That's not the search. I put it in there so that when I go up here to my search bar, I don't have to type it up and have to worry about like, whoa, what recommendations might pop up that I recently looked up. Okay, I don't want the whole song. I want like the short form content she posts. Yes. It's hard being a... This is her. She's... Now, I'm going to say something right now. Absolutely nothing negative or mean to say about this. It's either for you or it's not. And I don't think it's really for me because I don't think I'm an alien and I don't think it needs to be. I think she's making a spiritual point that we can all relate to if we choose to, but you guys choose to oppose things and it makes you insufferable. So try to not hate this because it's... And I also hope that this pops up in your mind a month from now like it did for me.
It's hard being an alien.
Being a human. Hey. Wait, this one doesn't have the alien. Wait. Fuck this video. Wait. Usually there's like an alien that comes out of her. Like there's like this effect of an alien. Wait a minute. We have to find one where it has the alien. There it is. Period. God, one more. I want to find one. I want to find like the one that I ran into when I was on Instagram, because I got it on Instagram. I'm not really on TikTok, as you'll notice it says log in because I'm not logged in. Where's the one that I saw? It's actually going to kill me. This is it. This is it. Oh my God, this is the one. Okay, this is like what got me.
It's hard being an alien, being a human. The only way to activate is through the. It's hard being an alien, being a human. The only way to activate is through the. It's hard being an alien. But remember who you are, you're from the stars. And the only way to activate is through the heart. It's hard
She makes every
alien.
point, and you guys don't want to talk about it because you're weak. Just saying. And you might think I'm being ironic and laughing at her. I'm not. Not in the slightest. Genuinely a fan. Okay. How do I go back to the game? Thank you guys for bearing with me through everything that I put you guys through. Now let me pull this back up for me. Okay. It's hard being an alien, being a human. What are we doing? Alonzo. Oh, my internet said between 1 and 5. It's currently like 8:33. It's hard being an alien, being a human. Sorry, I've got to let that go now. I've bothered you enough with it. I hope I don't. You know, actually, I do hope I get copyright struck, as long as it doesn't take the video down. If it means that she like takes any proceeds I could make from this, because I don't make money, go for it. I would actually like to make money for her. Okay, Alonzo. It's hard. Stop. Sorry. Okay. Oh, he's back in Briarhaven. Beautiful at night, that Briarhaven. The skyboxes in this game are so stylized, and it's so cool. Okay.
Greetings.
And then
So, about checking on my home village. I was wondering if now was a good time for you to join me. No problemo, buddy.
goodness.
You will. Thank you. In full disclosure, I also invited my collaborator. You've met him before. Having grown up in the same village, we're as inseparable as brothers, I'd like to firm up our next steps and then head over.
Ridiculous.
This should do. The owner was kind enough to give us some space. My collaborator, that is my good friend from back home, should arrive any minute now. He's late, and you've come all this way too. Come to think of it, I haven't really told you about where I grew up. It was a beautiful village, full of flowers, not wealthy but not destitute. There was a cheerful tranquility to it.
Aye.
Apparently it had been abandoned on the nearby road as Apparently I'd been abandoned on the nearby road as a baby. The woman who took me in is my mother, in all but blood. She's Peripus. I'm Nydia. Nydia? I don't know Nydia well. But that's what, Juna must be, too. We couldn't be more different, but she raised me like I was her own. She never stopped smiling at me, and she was always so proud to call me her son. She sounds lovely. She sounds like a very kind person.
Yes.
Oh, she is. So kind. It's astounding. Mother's a good person. She trusts far too readily, though she has this uncanny ability to know when I'm the one lying. Anyway, she was an easy mark for fraudsters. This explains so much about him. I can't tell you how many times an expertly told sob story was all it took to rob her of everything she had. In fact, my only memories of her without a smile are the times she would apologize to me for having nothing to eat again, tears welling in her eyes. That's why I started conning, you know. I decided I'd give any miscreant scum who'd take advantage of such kindness a taste of their own hell, each and every one of them. My latest mark is the worst villain of all, the landowner of my hometown. He changed my idyllic village into what it is today. Sorry, that was more than I'd meant to say. If you select this option, You might be a redneck if you might be a piece of shit if you select that option. Not at all too much to say.
Listen.
Thank you, truly.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I've been blessed with a silver tongue since I was born. I can fool anybody, except my mother. You know, you're a bit like her, too, strangely enough. I'd forgotten what a nice feeling this is, being able to have a genuine conversation with someone, so thank you for listening.
I find myself wanting to believe you.
I won't say it. Comment down below what song you think's in my head right now. What song do you think is stuck in my head right now? Is QKLS here? Uh-oh.
Well,
Oh.
well.
He doesn't look nice, but like, I like his white eyebrows. Why, welcome, good sir. Have you chose to come to check on the clients? You can drop the act, calculus. Or I beg your pardon, should I say, Alonzo. Ooh! Wearing some shit.
Good grief.
You're from that village of paupers, aren't you? Did you fancy yourself some sort of hero with your little tricks? A cheat is still a cheat. We're the same, you and I. Except you're more the fool than I think. You're more the fool if you think you'll ever get justice. You have money that belongs to the village, and I would see it all returned to its rightful place. Is that not justice? Perhaps you'll change your tune after seeing the sorry state your village is in now. Your associate, the one you meant to meet here, it took him some doing, but we finally managed to squeeze a few details out of him about your family. His mother.
Do what?
What have you done to my mother? Well, simply killing her wouldn't teach you any lessons, nor would it be any fun.
What did you do?
You can't change things. You can't save anyone. This one's on the houseboy. Houseboy? Did somebody say houseboy? Houseboy? Sorry. Slater. You know what? I'm tired of swinging these ankles. I don't want to kick you in the teeth. I want to shoot you in the back of the head. Just for this one video, I'm being violent with guns. In the rest of the videos, I'll be normal again. Today, I want to shoot people in the backs of their heads. You know what? It's the Luigi effect. He's had a negative effect on our youth. I'm not youth. I'm an adult. So, it is what it is. Okay. We arrived at a village near Brylehaven. It's been set ablaze. You're fucking joking me. First the children's bones, now this. This is a bad video. It's bad times.
Mother.
Not feel. Absolutely fucking not. A man. He asked if Alonso's mother was here. Don't speak, mother. I'll save you.
I'm sorry.
I told him, that's me. You're my one and only son, and I love.
Please.
Mother, I'm sorry, this is my fault.
My
You always were so sensitive.
live on.
They are really packing in some real shit in these like side. Usually to me, I'm used to playing simple games, like more complex RPGs. I wouldn't call this. These Atlas RPGs, even these are kind of new for me. I grew up on like really basic Nintendo games, which are great games, but so to me, the main quest is where all the excitement lives. They are hiding excitement in like side stories and side quests in this game.
Mother.
They did that in Persona too. It's like the whole point of Persona is a side quest. Can you hear me? Please say something.
Mother.
I hope you don't want to bury her bones at a UG village because it's going to be real tough.
Hey!
The landowner's servant told us it was you. That you were chumming up the landowner to suck this village dry. And now you've put us to the torch. What the hell did we ever do to you? It's my fault. I can pay for the reconstruction. I have the money, so I'll give...
How dreadful.
You traded your mother's life for that money. I didn't.
This damned!
Keep your blood money, you filthy murderer. Wait, please take the money. Use it for the village. And to bury her.
You devil!
The only one who belongs in a grave is you. Oh my god. Yeah, you should have died instead. Burn in hell, you damn parasite. He kind of looks like an alien, doesn't he? And he's having a hard go at it. You know what they say? A villain always strikes where it hurts most. That's also, you gotta I hate to say it, you gotta chalk it up to the game. You play the game. You play the game. At the family and home, I should have known. I said the damn words myself. People are never more vulnerable to tricks than when they think they're the ones playing them themselves. I should have known. Was I blinded by revenge? No. I was simply unequivocally a fool. He's not alright. Remember her words. Your mother said to live on. You have to be strong for her.
Why?
Don't wish that upon me. I've been feeding on my mother's life this whole time. Just like the parasite that I am. Y'all are real susceptible to listening to the dumbass crowds that yell at you. Y'all gotta be more unshakable in your sense of self. I never had the power to change a single thing. Alonso refused to move or to even stand. After ensuring his safety, I had no choice but to leave his side. Not a fan. But also maybe he needs time alone.
The age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and a package from Bardon.
Here you are.
I came across this and thought it better in your hands. Good luck out there. Letters from back home. That's my expensive medicine. Hey, whoa. Don't you buy expensive things for me. You put that into the town. Put that into yourself. Rain. Why? You know what? We got 6 days until... We only spent 4 days today. I did a lot of talking and a lot of time wasting for only 4 days spent. But with that done, I'm going to go. And next time we'll continue to spend our free time. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for putting up with everything. Okay. Have a good one. Bye.